here with Matt Lindland, and Matt, you got Kyle Dake out here training Greco. Just talk a little bit about that, having him out here.
Oh, I mean, Kyle's one of the best American wrestlers we've ever had come through our college system, and just to have him, wrestling Greco, training in our room is an advantage to our guys and to him and to the whole program, honestly.
What's that say about him? I mean, he's got some big goals in freestyle, but he's kind of testing the waters a little bit in Greco. Just what's that say about him, the fact that he's out here training and he's gonna take on the reigning world champ in New York?
Well, it tells me that this guy's open-minded. He's coachable. He's got all the qualities you want in an athlete. That he's, first of all, he's a great athlete. He works hard. He trains hard. He knows how to compete. But he's also very, very humble and coachable and open-minded about learning. And even if he does go back to freestyle full-time, he knows that he can use some of the skills that he's going to develop here. His gut wrenches are going to get better. His defense on parterre is going to get better. And he knows the hand fighting and controlling the positions. And he's pretty darn good at Greco for not wrestling it since, I think, 2008 when he was on a world team for us as a junior.
And what kind of message can that send to some younger kids, too? I mean, obviously, Kyle's a guy who's wrestled all the styles and really developed because of it.
Well, I believe that wrestling's wrestling. It doesn't matter what style you're wrestling. And I think it's really important to change styles. I think way too much now is we're focusing on folk style kind of year-round. And the freestyle, and especially the Greco-Roman, are great breaks after the season. The folk style season's so long and grindy, and it's just grueling. And it's like, as soon as you get it to wrestle the international style, it's like, okay, I can have fun again. I can have fun. And you look at our best athletes, our best college wrestlers, they've all wrestled at the junior nationals, the cadets, and these bigger international tournaments, making world teams and stuff. So, I mean, you know that as a young guy coming up, that you're going to have more success because you're going to have a broader knowledge. You're going to have deeper knowledge of what's going on and the styles. And wrestling, the principles don't change. Kyle and I were working today, and we were talking about it, and he says, well, in freestyle, you shoot, then you bring your hips. You guys bring your hips first. I'm like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you want your hips in, your head up. Those principles don't change, and so it's just making little adjustments to what he's doing. But I'm excited about this match. I think it's a premier match for Kyle. It's a premier match for the Greco-Roman program. I mean, not everybody in the U.S. gets to see one of the best world guys in the world compete, and they're going to compete against an American hero. So. Pretty cool.
Madison Square Garden, you got the reigning world champ, and you got Kyle Dake, who obviously is extremely well known in the United States. I mean, it's on the marquee at the Garden.
I know, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
I mean, how exciting is that?
It's exciting for me. It's exciting for our whole program. I mean, I think you got guys on both sides of the fence though that are saying, oh, this match is a joke, or this match is crazy, or Kyle's gonna get his butt kicked. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter as long as they're talking about it. I don't care if they're saying it's great or they're saying it's terrible. They're talking about this match. People are talking about it. They're excited to see it. They want to know what's going to happen. People are going to watch. So it's a good thing for Greco program.
You're not messing around. You're going after a guy like Kyle Dake, and you're obviously recruiting some of the top wrestlers regardless of style. Just talk about that approach a little bit.
I mean, I think in the past when I came through here, and guys like Brad Varing and Justin Reese, a couple of my students, these guys were college wrestlers. They came through the folk style system. I think we have one of the best systems in the world. We have so many kids wrestling at the grassroots level, and then many of them matriculate onto the college programs. But unfortunately, we're wrestling the wrong style year round. We're wrestling folk style too much, and not enough freestyle, not enough Greco, to help our Olympic programs. So I think the message to the kids that are out there is take a break from the folk style. Do it during the season. When the season's over, start competing in the international styles. Have fun. Enjoy the sport. I was just doing a clinic, and I got some interesting statistics. I heard that 40% of our kids that wrestle every year, we lose 40%. We have to grab some new kids. What if we kept those kids and we could grow our base of wrestlers just a little bit, because we're not getting these guys. They're getting burnt out. They're getting tired. They're not having fun. Enjoy the sport. I mean, that's what it's about. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to grow. You're not going to stick with it, and that's why we're getting the dropout in our sport. And I think, again, it goes back to the grueling of the folk style. And I think if we can get guys to wrestle that season, and when that's over, have fun with the international stuff. You know, have fun with wrestling the international style, learning the rules, go deeper into the process of learning and the sport of wrestling.